We open in stark black and white, in a remote village in northern China during the late 1990s. Our narrator is Luo Yusheng, a successful businessman played by Sun Honglei, who's rushed back from the city after receiving word of his father's sudden death. His father, Luo Changyu, was the beloved village schoolteacher for over 40 years. Yusheng finds his elderly mother, Zhao Di, grief-stricken and insistent on upholding an ancient tradition for the funeral. She demands that her husband's coffin be carried back to the village on foot from the city hospital. No vehicles allowed. Why? So his spirit won't forget the way home. In this modern era, with young people fleeing rural life for urban jobs, finding enough able-bodied men to porter the heavy casket seems impossible. The village mayor suggests a tractor for practicality, but Zhao Di won't budge. She's even weaving the funeral banner herself, stitch by stitch, as a final act of love. Yusheng, torn between his city life and family duties, agrees to stay and help organize it. As he wanders the empty schoolhouse his father built, memories flood in, pulling us into a lush, colorful flashback to the 1950s, the story of how his parents' epic romance began. It's autumn in the village of Sanhetun, Shanxi Province, 1958. The community buzzes with excitement over the arrival of a new schoolteacher from the city. Luo Changyu, a handsome 20-year-old intellectual, has been assigned to teach in this isolated spot as part of the government's rural education push. The villagers pool resources to build a simple red brick schoolhouse with a well in the courtyard, a symbol of progress. Among them is 18-year-old Zhao Di, the prettiest girl in the village, known for her weaving skills and cheerful spirit. Orphaned young, she lives with her blind mother and has never ventured beyond the hills. From the moment she hears Changyu's voice leading the children in song during the school construction, she's smitten. It's love at first sound, really. She peeks through the crowd, captivated by his gentle demeanor and city sophistication. Di's infatuation blooms quietly but fiercely. She volunteers to fetch water from the well near the school, just to catch glimpses of him teaching. She breaks her family's prized red porcelain bowl on purpose so she can accidentally drop by the school to have it mended, anything for a moment in his presence. The village women tease her, calling it love sickness, but Di doesn't care. She starts preparing elaborate meals in her special decorated food carrier, leaving them anonymously for Changyu. He notices, of course, and their eyes meet in shy, meaningful glances. One day she follows him to a quiet spot by the river, where he reads poetry aloud. Their connection deepens without words, a pure, innocent courtship in a time when arranged marriages were the norm and public displays of affection were taboo. Di even stands outside the school window, listening to his lessons, dreaming of a future together. The villagers gossip, but it's also wholesome and endearing. But fate intervenes cruelly. Just as their bond strengthens, Changyu receives an urgent summons back to the city for questioning. It's the era of the anti-rightist movement, and intellectuals like him are under scrutiny for potential political disloyalty. He must leave immediately, without even saying goodbye. Di is devastated. She chases after the departing bus on foot, running miles through the dusty roads, her red scarf fluttering like a banner of desperation. Exhausted, she collapses by the roadside. Winter sets in, blanketing the village in snow. Di refuses to eat or speak, falling gravely ill with a fever. The doctor warns she might not survive. Word reaches Changyu in the city through a sympathetic villager. Defying orders and risking severe punishment, he sneaks away at night and treks back through the blizzard, a grueling 30-kilometer journey on foot. He arrives at dawn, bursting into Di's home, where she lies delirious. Seeing him, she weeps with joy, and he holds her hand, promising he'll return. Their reunion is tender, charged with unspoken passion. But the authorities catch up. Changyu is detained for 2 years as penalty for deserting his post. During his absence, Di waits faithfully. She repairs the schoolhouse roof herself when it leaks, guards his textbooks like treasures, and visits the well daily, whispering her hopes into the water. The villagers admire her unwavering devotion, turning her story into local legend. Finally, Zhang Yimou returns, cleared of charges. They marry in a simple ceremony, and together they dedicate their lives to the school, teaching generations of children, building a family, and embodying the quiet strength of rural love. Dee never learns to read, but she supports Zhang Yimou in every way, their bond unbreakable through decades of hardship. Snapping back to the black and white present, Yusheng reflects on this legacy. Moved by his mother's resolve, he posts notices seeking volunteers for the procession. To everyone's surprise, over 100 men show up, former students from far and wide, now middle-aged, honoring their teacher's memory. They carry the coffin along the winding road home, chanting in rhythm as Zhao Di walks beside it, touching the wood tenderly. The mayor returns Yusheng's offered payment, saying it's a privilege, not a job. The funeral is a beautiful testament to community and enduring love. As Yusheng prepares to leave for the city, he honors one last wish. His father always dreamed of him teaching in the school. Yusheng steps into the classroom, picks up the old textbook from his parents' courtship days, and leads the children in a lesson. The film fades on a note of quiet hope, the colors hinting at life's cycles. Zhao Di sits by the grave, her love eternal.